Hi everybody, I put together this video to show you how to separate round seeds using a paper plate. I can do a ½ pound of seed in roughly 40 minutes to an hour to perfection with no dust and no fiber. So if this is something that can help you, great, stick around, watch the video. I know it's long, but it's really helpful. Seeds are terrible to try and get out of their seed pods and out of all of that dust and debris. So stick with me, and this is how you do it. Okay, so this is how I hold a plate. This plate is, as you can see, just a regular plate. It's been used a couple of times, but it's fairly flat. And when I hold it, I'm holding it like this, so I push it between my pinky and my finger with these two supporting. Okay, so wide hold, thumb down, that creates the rolling point. So this rolls up higher, this is flat, your seeds are going to be here, it's going to weigh it down, and so you're going to get this neat divot. See how it goes down with the weight of your seeds? Your fingers create the hill, this finger creates this roll up, and this pinky creates a roll up over here that stops them. So this gives you your shelf for seeds. It's got a roll up where your fingertips are and then back down by your thumb. So you place the seeds here, it'll create the hump, and when you flick your seeds here, you want them to go over the hump and only the heavier, rounder seeds to be able to make it back over the hump to your thumb. You want to make sure that you're level enough that only the heavy seeds that are nice and healthy and round have the ability to make it over this hump right here. Okay? That's what I'm doing. This pinky will kind of cramp up a little bit the first time you do it. You do not want to push hard enough on your thumb that this little bit becomes a lot and makes your seeds fall onto your lap. Okay? So, just remember this. Thumb in between your middle two fingers, pinky up, finger up, just not so much. Any questions, let me know. And again, if you just breathe on this paper plate before you do your seed sorting, it just needs that little bit of humidity to become sticky. That's all you need. These are mustard seeds. This is a dry paper plate. A little moisture on it, as in like it's been sitting out overnight. I use the same plate, so it's generally like not moist, but humid, wet, I guess. And this is what I'm separating. And all I'm going to do is take my thumb and very gently rub across, just letting the weight of the seeds pull themselves. Okay? And you see how they're doing that? Anything that doesn't move gets pushed up to the side. And you see how they're just going on their own. Stuff gets in the way, push it up to the side. Nothing's going to stop a thick, large, round seed from rolling at this point. So you see how nice and uniform they are? These are the top seeds. These are the best seeds. So as you go through, you're going to find these smaller seeds and just keep pushing it. Eventually they'll stop rolling and you'll separate them out. So as that pile gets smaller, you'll have less and less to deal with each consecutive time you do this. See that? And that's all you do. I do this a lot faster. And if too much stuff is getting in, and you can see that there's some smaller stuff in here, just flatten it out a bit. And look at that, just one little bit of a drop, and the majority of the bad seeds have stayed up. Okay, so just continue to do that, and you'll get through your seeds in no time. Okay, I'm going to do this in real time so you guys can watch me do it. So notice that as the little seeds get in the way, they block the bigger seeds, so I just kick them up and over. When the large seeds get down far enough, I just group them up See how I did that? Spread it all over, and then I just clean up the field here. So I fling it, let them roll, then clean it up. Fling it, let them roll, and then clean it up. There's a higher incline over here, so that as I fling the oblong baby seeds or immature seeds or whatever's in the way, that'll pile up here. This is where I'm taking from down here, and then that's how you're sifting it. And see these seeds that are oblong? Adjust your incline as you're working. So that you can catch more of those. When you start to notice a lot of really bad seed on your catch edge here, that's when you know that you have to drop your incline and let those seeds be heavier to make it down. But never let go of your thumb, because your plate will pop and you will have 100 seeds all over. So this is a technique that I've learned over the years. Paper plates are great because they pull moisture out of the air and they become not sticky but resistant to letting your flatter seeds roll. Okay, now that I've got it this far and I'm pretty equal on both sides, I can't let go of my thumb. This is keeping it from popping. If this plate pops, all this seed is going to go everywhere. So what I do is I have a container here of my seed that is good, and I'm just going to very gently pull it and pull it off. If anything hits this plate or if my thumb lets go, it's going to pop. And I don't want that. Okay, so we're just going to follow this right into my other container. Leave the ones that don't want to come, because these may be ones that fell in. And get a little overwhelming if you have lots and lots of seeds in here and you feel like your thumb can't move, because my hand is currently cramping a bit. So when I say you can't move, like, you really can't move. So now that I have my bad seed batch, dirty seed batch, I guess, here, now I can take this, see that pop? Just doing that, it'll pop. And carefully, I'm just going to spread that out. And now I have the whole plate again. See, I already have some coming up. And you just keep flicking it, and the ones that are coming over here are round enough and heavy enough. So if you see anything that are anything that's kind of small, just keep flicking it. The larger, healthier ones will win out. And if you do this, I just want to let you know, a lot of people tell you to do this, and they roll, and you can do that, sure. See how they come down? So you can shake and you can pop, but look at the quality of the seed. It's not good, and it's not going to be good. Not as good as the method that I'm showing you. So depending on how you want your seed to be in the final product and how much time you have and all that other stuff, it really is a better idea to take a little more time to do the process and get the better seed. So comparatively, you can see this seed is pretty gorgeous first time through. And it's only taken me maybe 40 minutes to get through everything that was in here. Probably at this point, a half a pound of seeds. I mean, by all means, do the shake and then do another run so that you can get rid of all this dust in here. If you'd like to do that, but I just find that if you're going to spend 40 minutes doing it, spend 40 minutes doing it the right way the first time, because you're going to have to do it a second time, and that's another 40 minutes. If you just shake everything into a pile and then say, I'm just going to add that step so I can quickly get rid of this, you're going to do it for 40 minutes times 3 at least. So it really does matter. Okay, when you start to see that your seeds aren't rolling as well, or you're starting to get a lot of junk seeds in your nice seeds, you can see these are more molded, smaller seeds. You're going to lay out your bad stuff that you're sorting like this. You're going to reduce your tilt so it's almost flat, and then you're going to do the same thing you were doing before, just with a little bit more care. Because now just letting the weight of the seed pull itself and differentiate itself apart from the others, because you can see these are so much bigger than these seeds up here. So keep it flat, keep them moving, and keep sweeping. And then of course you can always do this again also, but when you have this amount of seeds, it's really not worth it. These are the seeds that you're flicking out of the way. The oblong seeds, the weird seeds, the little seeds. And you can see that they are not good, these seeds. They may look all right from further away, but up close, you can see that they're germinating, or they have divots, or they're moldy. They're immature seeds that have dried up and created spots that make them so they don't roll very well. This is what you're flicking away. So trust in the process and know that the seeds that make it down to your thumb are going to be the best seeds, and that very up close, these are not good seeds at all. So this is what I have left. I have this good seed here. Let's see how nice that is. This is the first go through, so you can see I can stop here. 40 minutes worth of work for a half a pound of seed. This is perfectly acceptable. I think it's a half a pound. I don't know, it's pretty heavy. Half a cupcake, pretty much. This is what's left of the dirty seed. So this is the first run, doing the flick and roll, and you can see how nice that is. Okay, now I'm doing my second run. I don't know, hopefully this will be able to show you. Oh, watch those edges. Okay, so this you can see is nearly perfect. There's not a whole lot of anything in here that's even discolored. And then you follow the stream and you come to the one I'm sorting, and you see all of these germinating seeds. Okay, so all I'm doing is the same thing I was before. I'm just funneling it here so that if I see one that's been germinated, I can pick it out or flick it up without too much of a problem. Okay, so just following through, always away, so that the smaller ones have to work harder and will be kept back. Adjust your tilt a little. So you adjust your tilt, and all of a sudden, those nice seeds start rolling. You start seeing anything that looks discolored throughout this little river here. You start seeing bad ones show up here, then adjust your tilt back down a little. So all you want to do is just always keep flicking up, and it'll sort itself out. You can see all of the bad seeds are staying up in here, because only the good heavy round seeds have enough. And then when I'm ready, I just tilt, move these towards, because I've seen them all. So I've cleaned this out. I know there's no bad ones. And then I just, see? Now their weight will drag them down. But now I don't have any dust. And all I'm doing is making sure that the bad seeds stay up here, And the good seeds have enough weight and roundness to pull them down into this area here. See, now there's one. I can just pull that out and continue on my way. So this will be the final one. It's taken me all of 5 minutes to get this far. Doing that initial run through a little bit more carefully, and then you'll spend very little time getting, I mean, that's sale quality seed. This is what, if you do the free seed project, you are going to receive this nice seed like this. So there you go. These will last for a very long time, and I won't have to worry about these dead seeds in here that have already tried to germinate, messing up my germination rate for the seeds that I keep for myself. Okay, I'm going to do this last one. This is my second round. This is the seed that's left. So you can see there's a lot of germinated seeds, teeny tiny specks. It looks like there's some good seeds in here, but if I try to make them move, I can't really get a roll on them. And when I can tilt it enough to get a roll on them, you'll see some of the bad seeds are coming down with them, the oblong, the germinated, which means that they probably have a pock in them, a sunken part. So the seed is either immature but nearly mature, or it's damaged in some way. You get bugs that get into the seed pods and nibble on them. But whatever the reason, very few seeds are coming off this last one. And these aren't very big either. So I can stop here. This generally is toss out. I wouldn't use this for anything if I wanted germination. So this is where I would stop. So this is the stuff that I've gotten out of 2 siftings with the method that I've shown you. And you can see they're all uniform. They're nice large seeds. They're healthy. And there is quite a bit of these seeds. There's probably a half a cup of seeds here. So it's well worth the time. It's 2 sessions. It's probably been an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes. But I saved all my seeds. So if you really want to cut down on the amount of times that you're going to be sifting through this stuff, and I wasn't gentle. There was a lot of seed pods, and there was a lot of dust in the first initial, like when you just pick out all the seed pods and stuff. I have tried sifting with a colander. I have tried using different grades and sizes of sieves. Really, honestly, the paper plate way has cut down considerably on the time it takes me to sift and sort my seeds. So this is the tote. You can see the size of this tote is massive. This is the tote full of seed pods that I did. This is just the tail end. I've got 2 more paper bags full of seed pods. So this was pretty full of seed collecting. This is the Japanese giant red mustard. So lots of seeds. There are just tons of these seed pods. This is my seed haul from that. And there is, like I said, a lot of seed in here. And just, twice through the paper plate. And just once of pulling seed pods. And look how clean it is. So I hope this helps you. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and there will be more videos in the future as we develop Freyarwynd Gardens in Warren, Ohio. If you are local, please feel free to stop by. Information is in the description. If you'd like to see other seeds sorted or have any questions, please leave a comment below. Thank you.